Hey guys!
Oh my
Welcome
gosh.
to our third day.
Yes, our third day. I see all of our friends on the chat already. We're so excited you guys are here. I hope you brought your wine. We brought our cranberry
Yay!
juice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's all take a moment and do our cheers. 1, 2, 3.
Cheers!
Cheers! Yes! Welcome back. Thank you for joining us today on Adobe Live. This is day 3. I am your host, Jasmine, and
I'm Julia Masalska, and I'm a graphic designer. And together we are designing a brand for a wine. We've been working on it for the past 2 days, and today is the third and last day.
today's the day. You guys are going to see the magic. We're going to finish off the project. You're going to see the finished product, which is awesome.
Yay!
And a couple of housekeeping things. Of course, we have another chat and win today in the next 15 minutes. So as soon as you see the fireworks, make sure you start chatting, hashtagging, sending us emojis because we love those. So you can get a chance to win 100 Sticker Mill stickers. And remember, we want those wine stickers delivered to us as well. So if you win, please send us some love. Also, don't forget, please register for the Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge that begins tomorrow. And then you can check that out on the tab at the top and then get a head start so you can be ready and fresh for tomorrow's challenge. And lastly, today is portfolio reviews. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're super excited. We want to see all your work. Hopefully, we got some beer brand projects from yesterday.
That would be awesome.
Some whiskey, I think somebody threw out there, some vodka, all designs. But we are super excited to see what you guys are up to. And so please, please, please submit. Use the portfolio tab at the top. And I think that's it. I think we can kick things off and get started.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right, so we have 3 special guests today. Yesterday we've been designing our labels, and today they finally arrived to our studio.
They're so good, guys. Look how beautiful those are.
Yay! We have our wine labels right here, and the back side.
Yes, so up in the front we have the beautiful cab. On the right side, we have the lovely shard. And then on the left, we have the lovely poppy rosé.
Yay!
So for all preferences.
Yeah, and as you can see, guys, it's always good to look at the packaging that you're going to be working on. As you can see, these 2 bottles have a different shape. So the label, of course, will be longer. This example has a little bit less space, so you can see that the label is a bit too long here, and that's what I noticed when I already made this prototype. So that's why I was telling you guys, it's always good to make prototypes so you can note those details and you can make the changes. As well as the color here, I had to adjust after the print. The first print turned out very, very light. I can show you guys. The yellow we had before looked like this. So very bright, and you could not really read it, so I had to adjust it to a bit darker yellow.
Yeah, and now we're matching.
Yay! Now Jasmine and the Chardonnay are matching.
We're an item.
Yeah, awesome. So we have this little prototype surprise for you guys, so you can actually see our designs in action, which is amazing. We started only 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago. We started from scratch. We didn't have nothing. We just had this Illustrator file, and now we designed the logo. We designed this, the whole layout. We designed the pattern for our brand. So this is how easy this is. It's not complicated at all. Anybody of you can do it as well. So yeah, today we're gonna build some presentation mockups for our clients. If, for example, you have a client that's super far away, obviously you won't be bringing him these mockups and showing them how your design looks, you will probably send them digital files. So this is what we're gonna be creating today, to visualize the brand a little bit better, and to be able to imagine how your pattern, how your logo looks on the product. All right. Oh, thanks guys. Holy moly, this looks so
Robert,
good.
Jan, holy moly. Robert thinks the logo does not look super complicated.
It's not complicated. It's a word-based logo.
Paul said, good job, Julia.
Thanks, guys.
Ari, rose all day. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Paul says, great job. Awesome.
Eduardo. Yeah. Oh my God, you guys are so excited. Let's start. Let's start.
All right. So today we're gonna continue with our assets, so we can also build the necessary stationery later on. So what we have here is the front side of the business card. We're just gonna continue a little bit here, so we can mock it up later on. Front side.
Yes, and if you are just joining us today, we designed these labels and business cards and icons the past couple of days. Julia has incorporated some Braille text, which is awesome, and we're trying to visualize the way people absorb products in the future and make it more inclusive, so that's super awesome. And as you can see, she has the Braille text layered under a layer on the business card, so someone can actually read the Braille or feel
Yeah,
the
for
Braille
now this is just a visual imagination for us how this is gonna be looking like. If you're actually preparing the file for production, I'm guessing these are gonna be just vectors that you put in a separate layer, so that the person who's gonna be putting the little marks in the paper knows where they have to go. So for us, this is just a little shadowed, like a little gradient that we build to imagine this little dot inside the paper. All right, so let's grab our type here. This is the logo. Are you guys enjoying some wine with us as well?
Yes. Show us some wine emojis if you brought wine today.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I see Kita's back. Hi, Kita. Alberto, Huxel. Nice to see you again. Welcome. Kroll. I think Kroll, you must be new. I haven't noticed your name. Welcome. Kroll said you make pretty things. So.
Aw.
Jan.
You guys are too good.
Paul's giving you all types of compliments.
Oh, thanks, Paul. Will be fun to use some foil for printing too. Yeah.
Yes.
If I had a print shop, if I would be able to print in foil right away, I would totally do that right away.
Ooh, Alberto has a wine emoji. Yes. Cheers, Alberto.
Cheers.
Cheers with grape juice. This is grape juice.
Cheers.
Only
Yay.
on Adobe Live. I want to see
Awesome.
more wine emojis.
Yeah, send us your wine emojis to cheer. All right.
So are you putting the text for the business card now?
Yeah, what's gonna be the name of our sales representative?
I like Max. Max seems like he knows how to sell some wine.
Yeah.
Max Strong.
Okay, Max Strong.
That sounds like
That sounds awesome.
like somebody in a Marvel film.
That sounds really good.
Daniel said donuts over wine, but why can't you have both? I don't understand. I think both would be great. Yay, Tim and MD have wine emojis.
Yay.
Yes.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it all. Carol just
Strong.
poured some cab.
Yay! Cool. I'm assuming in some parts of the world it's already evening, so
Yes.
this will be the right time.
Yeah, you guys are at wine o'clock.
9 o'clock. Yeah, right? I'm gonna decrease the spacing here a little bit.
So Max Strong is our wine salesman
Sales
extraordinaire.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What area code is 356?
Just,
Does anyone know?
how many numbers do we need? 9, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
There we go. There we have Max's phone number.
Oh, it's 2 p.m. You guys go for it.
Max
Strong at winology.com. I will be calling him.
or M Strong.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Now this ad we need to change a little bit. We want it to look more.
And this is in our brother typeface that we used
Yeah,
on day one, right?
The ad and the brother typeface I
Okay.
didn't really like, so I just changed it to Acumen Variable Concepts.
Nice.
Medium.
Yes. Yes, keto, wine and dine. I love it. And I agree with you, Anna. Coffee in the morning. I always have coffee or matcha.
Yeah.
It's kind of my double dose, and then of course wine afternoon.
We don't drink that much wine.
Yeah.
We're just talking about it.
We're just talking about it. We're just imagining and trying to live vicariously through you guys. It's 4 p.m. in Brazil, so you guys could have at it.
Awesome. Yeah, it's so interesting, right? How the time is different everywhere.
Mm-hmm. But I love how you guys are still here with us.
Yeah, thanks for coming back.
Oh my gosh, it's 11 p.m. Huxel? It's 11 where he is. You are a machine. Thank you for being here. You've been here every day, actually. Thanks. Bernadette, ooh, I love that name, asks, what is your favorite go-to font?
Ooh, I
That's
love the
hard.
sans serifs. I actually really like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I go to like a regular like DIN or serif fonts. I go to like Didot. There's classic, I would say.
Yeah.
Sometimes I use Futura.
Oh, I love Futura, actually. It's one of
Futura
my
actually
favorites.
reminds me a little bit of this one.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is, I think, a bit less. It's a bit more simple than Futura. Futura is more bold, more,
Yeah.
extravagant.
I like the modern sans serif fonts.
Yeah,
I think they're
me too.
just, they're clean, and you can do a lot, or you can be really minimal with
Yeah,
them. Those are
that's
my
so true.
favorite. Are we labeling in XD? No, so Julia is gonna mock these up in Dimension, actually.
I'm gonna be using Photoshop mostly, but we're gonna go into Dimension just to show you guys a couple assets
Yes.
that you can use and how to get your 3D model in there. The basic things,
Yes.
just so you understand how easy this actually is. So yeah. That's what
Do
we're
you
gonna
like
be doing
using
there.
XD? Let us know.
Actually, I really love XD.
It's really cool.
Especially if you don't know what it's gonna be in the end, if you're experimenting and if you maybe want to have an animation in your product.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Like, I really love how you can easily make animations from just moving, like making a moving task and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I really, really like how easy and experimental friendly it is.
Yeah, it makes me feel like a UX designer, and I am by no means a UX designer, but it's just so simple. And then like the integration with Photoshop and
Yeah.
Illustrator is just like so seamless.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
true.
Makes me feel like a super designer.
Yeah, you can just like drag and drop from all the other apps, and it will just adapt as you need it. And you can even, I think, change the vectors inside XD, so it's not limiting you to anything. It's like a new kind of 2D app.
Yeah.
A cool thing will be like if you can go from 2D into 3D in the same app. That would be imagine you have one window and you're designing on one
and you
window
wanna
and it goes
compare.
right away on the 3D object. That would be amazing.
That would be pretty insane. I think we're giving good suggestions out here. Destin says XD is his favorite. XD it's awesome. Bernadette is working on XD every day. What? So cool. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of XD fans here. Kita, you're using XD right now while drinking
cool.
wine. You are a
While
hero.
drinking wine.
You're my hero, Kita. Yes. Oh my goodness. Corey Barker is doing Photoshop and Dimension. Thanks for the recos.
Here we could also do something cool with the employees. We can give them all a different color.
Oh, I like that.
That would be like a concept
And it's
kind of thing.
maybe it's like a part of like an onboarding experience, like what's your favorite
color,
wine?
or pick from the color range that is still available. You can pick a color for yourself.
And those are good talking points for people to interact with.
Yeah,
potential
definitely. What's your
clients.
color?
Yeah.
Are you one of the reds or are you one of the whites?
Are you a rosé? I wonder
Rosé, yeah.
I wonder what like a sparkling would be. Like, would it have little bubbles in it?
Oh,
Hmm.
interesting. All right, let's transfer Max also into Braille. So that the business cards has the same value, the same
Nice.
concept. And his phone number we're gonna translate as well.
Hi, Beck. Welcome back. A lot of familiar faces on this chat. I love it. Lucas says he loves all the colors. Yes. She did a great job picking the color scheme.
I'm glad you like it. It's interesting that it's kind of looking similar to his name.
I know.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
And it's actually his phone number.
The bottom one, right?
The bottom one is his phone number, yeah. Okay.
Max Strong.
It does look like a cool pattern even.
Yeah. And so
Oh, I know why. Because Braille has two meanings for a letter. So there's a number and there is a letter for it. For example, let's see. A is a 1. That's why this looks similar.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And
there's just like, that's the space between the bottom
yeah,
one.
yeah. And this one, 7, is an N probably.
Very cool.
Or something like that. Or maybe not. I don't know.
This is so interesting.
Yeah.
We need to do some more
It
research.
is. Yeah. Alrighty, so.
Hi, Mikhail. I hope I said that right. I hope I pronounced you right.
Now we are outlining. Ungrouping. Release compound path.
I hope you guys are submitting your cool XD project to the portfolio review later today. I would really like to see that, since a lot of you guys are big XD people.
Oh yeah.
I like how it's like lined up with the icon. Looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love also the looks of Braille.
It's crazy
Just
how the
looks so cool.
gradient just like gives it so much depth. It really feels like I could touch,
Yeah, right?
like feel the texture on the screen. It's so cool.
Yeah, and that's how it's gonna look in paper, on paper actually. Yeah, this looks about right. So let's see here, maybe we can give this a little bit more space. I'm aligning it here nicely on the side, and here at the bottom I'm giving the same amount of space as on the side, so you have like a little inside frame basically here.
Yes.
That kind of puts our objects into an order, so it looks organized. Here I'm still thinking.
Oh, Mohammed sent a heart emoji.
Ah.
You guys are so nice.
Yeah, right? You guys are so sweet.
Oh, I see a couple of questions on how to submit. There is a portfolio tab at the top. So make sure you fill out that form, and then you can send your portfolios to be reviewed later today. So make sure you guys do that.
I want to be locking these objects because I don't want them to come into my way. So I just press Command and 2, and then they're locked. So when I'm picking something here, oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, Command 2, and now I'm picking them, and they're not reacting. That's exactly what I want. So I can work comfortably with these 2 objects.
Mm-hmm. And that's important. You don't want anything to come out of place, and then you don't want to have to deal with any tweaking.
Yay! Let's
You know
try
what? I
this.
love the dropper tool. That's like
Yeah?
one of my favorite tools in Illustrator. Well, just like all around. I don't know why. It's just so cool.
Awesome. All right, let's try experiment with the color a little bit.
So is this going to be on the back of the card?
Yeah, this is the back, and this is no. Actually, I think this is the front.
And
Anyway,
that's the back?
doesn't matter. So
I
I
like
think
it.
this you call the front because that's what you're supposed to see first, the picture or logo or whatever it is,
Yes.
and then you see the back, which is the detailed information.
Right.
So yeah, let's try something here.
So we're gonna.
Let's you would think it disappeared, but actually it's just white.
That happens to me often. And then I'm like, what happened to it?
All right, let's see how this looks.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay, where's our other object? That one actually disappeared somewhere.
You know what type of paper would look good? Or cardstock? Like that recyclable one. You know what I mean? The eco. It has that like kind of rough feel, but with that red tint. That would be so cool.
That would be
That
awesome.
would be a really cool card.
Okay. There it is all.
Hi, MD. How's it going? Yeah, I really like the Illustrator gradient tool too. You can do so much with it.
All right. You want to change the opacity here because we're going to be overlaying color. So you want to have the dots less visible. Aha, there we go.
It's looking good.
Yeah. Okay. Our dots are not really visible here. Let's see what we can do.
Nick called out that they're on different layers. Do you want to explain why they're on different layers? I think he means like he's asking about why the braille is on a different layer than the actual.
Yeah. So we wanna, when we produce a file like this that has different procedures that have to be applied. For example, if you have a spot gloss in your print, it's always gonna be on a separate layer, so that the person who's printing later on knows, okay, this is the layer where the spot gloss goes, or where we have to do something different in the process. That's basically the reason. And also, I just want to be able to control it. So for example, if I want to like turn it off, I want to make it invisible, then I can just turn it off and work on my designs while this layer still exists, and I can turn it on anytime. Basically for that reason.
Oh my goodness, you guys, time has gone by so fast. We're a little over 2 minutes from the chat and win.
Oh yeah.
You guys are already so active, so just keep it going. In a little bit, we're gonna do the chat and win. So hang tight, don't go anywhere. We want stickers. We want to see yours. So where's this guy going?
So we are making the little dots for the braille a little bit different, just because we have a different color here, and before they were on white always. That's why the center of these gradients is white, and now I change the center of the gradients to red, so so we can show how they're gonna look like when they're printed. See how they turn out a little bit more realistic. Now you can actually imagine, okay, these are gonna be some paper thingies. Yeah, all right, looks like we have a business card.
For Max Strong.
Yeah.
The greatest wine salesman of all time.
Okay, now let's see what we're gonna use for stock.
Getting so close, less than 1 minute away.
Yay! All right, and now we're gonna search for stock picture, template, business card. Let's see what we have. They have pretty cool stuff to work with. I like this one. We're getting really close to chat win.
Less than 30 seconds.
Ooh, 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 yeah.
Ooh, I like that one that you just hovered over.
This one?
The one with the
This
blue and the yellow.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah, it could be cool. We can also, I believe we can also change the colors. This one is also nice.
Oh, that one's good too.
Yeah. Or this one, I like these actually because
oh my god, it's the fireworks. Get started, start chatting, start sending emojis.
I feel like we have New Year's Eve again.
I know, it's New Year's. We will be right back after this short clip. Keep chatting, send those emojis. Wait. Who's our winner? Who is the winner? Who is the winner?
Who is winning the awesome stickers?
And sending us some, because we want to see your designs. Who is it? It's drum roll. I think maybe
and
Haxel,
Mercedes has been doing a really good job.
Patricia, Dee,
Johanna, Carl.
Patricia again. Who is it? Who is it? We don't know. We don't know. Oh my gosh. Megan Dumford.
Congratulations.
Pew, pew, pew. Congrats, Megan. You won 100 Sticker Mule stickers. And I hope you design something awesome and send us a couple so we can add to our collection.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yes. You guys were all doing so great. It must have been such a hard pull.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did we choose?
All right. What do we choose? I feel like this one will be good.
Yeah.
Just because it's a nice contrast to the red that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get this.
Sign in.
Oh yeah, I need to sign in.
Make sure you guys are always signed in with your Adobe ID.
Yeah. Stay signed in.
You guys, oh, see, good sportsmanship on the chat. I love it. See, now Megan, you have to design some awesome stickers for all of us.
Okay, and I already... Ooh, everything is in German here.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You can teach us.
Right?
I would love to learn. Learning is key.
Card. There we go. Okay, so... There it is.
Right.
And I already chose my my little library that I have to connect right away to my Winology.
I learned something new today. I didn't know that it would do that for you. What? That's crazy.
Yay, it's saved.
It's that artificial intelligence.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's that kind of thing.
All
We should have checked before. And we need a Photoshop mockup. So,
And we're looking for a bottle mock-up.
yeah, let's do
Nice.
the filters. And then you can also pick Photoshop.
Yes.
Okay. Which one are we gonna pick? Let's take this one maybe. Let's see how this looks.
Ooh, that one's nice too.
This one looks cool. And we probably can change the colors as well.
Too many options. Ooh, I like that marble on that other one. But the background's kind of plain.
Let's see.
Hi, Kumar.
All right, let's take this one.
Oh, Singapore's in the house. Hi, Elsa.
Winology.
Oh, you're a Disney princess. Elsa. I love that
Women's
name.
Day.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It is Lady Month. Yeah.
On March 8th is actually
International
Women's Day. Yeah.
Yes. So I hope you guys are going to be designing something cool and then posting it on Behance. I want to see all of the cool lady art that's gonna... I feel like this is a really cool year for Women's International Month. I feel
Yeah,
like
there's so many things happening
Yeah.
in terms of women's rights, and I think it's an international thing.
Yeah, I think we're all just kind of banding together and really, really making a stamp this year. So
Yeah.
I would love to see that work. You guys should definitely share it with us. Share it with Adobe Live or at Creative Cloud. That'd be really cool to see your stuff.
Yeah. It's 2:35 in Indonesia, but still watching.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's late.
We love you guys.
Yeah, awesome.
That is so cool. That is way past my bedtime. So I applaud you. You're awesome.
Photoshop.
Ooh, yeah, Wonder Woman would be a good. Somebody can do like a remix of Wonder Woman for International Women's Day. That would be super cool. I'd like to see that. Awesome.
Yeah, there's also so many songs about women.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be a good month for music too. Yes. All right, we got our card mock-up. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, this is not what we need.
Oh no. That's okay.
It's getting funny.
Things happen, guys. It's all right. We're designers. We're resourceful.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're resourceful. Ooh, I know.
Yeah.
So yesterday we asked you guys for recos for your favorite lady designers and artists. So maybe today you guys share your favorite lady musicians, like music artists and stuff. Because we did talk a little bit about music yesterday and people were super excited. So share with us your favorite lady or group of ladies, musicians, so we can add to our Spotify playlist or Apple Music, whatever you prefer, but whatever. Share with us.
Oh yeah, there should be a Spotify playlist for that. That would be awesome.
I would. I'm sure there are. They're so good with those. Oh, Captain Marvel comes out tomorrow. Good call. How did we get on? Oh, Wonder Woman. It's like, how did we start talking about that, guys? Ooh, Sade. We were singing Sade like a couple days ago. Remember?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, Kita. We are on the same page.
I love Sade.
Gosh.
I remember my parents have been listening to Sade when I was a kid, so it kind of got stuck.
Those are like good memories to
Yeah,
have.
really good stuff.
Such like soothing, relaxing music.
Yeah.
Joni Mitchell. Oh my gosh, I just picked up a record of Joni Mitchell and it's just crazy. Like, I love it. Good call out. These are classics. Adele.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Adele.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
She is like a millennial icon, basically.
Yeah.
Good call out. Good call out. Alabama Shakes. Oh, I forgot. Is their lead singer a lady?
Oh,
Huh.
I have no clue.
I had no idea. I'm gonna look that up really quick. Oh yeah. Ooh, she's cool. Thanks for teaching me something today. So Alabama Shakes, the lady singer, love it. Sharon Jones in the Dap Kings, awesome. Ooh, Giuliano just shared that there's a Spotify playlist called Women of Indie. That sounds good.
That's cool.
That sounds like good work music.
I knew something like that should have existed already.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
You know, sometimes you have the idea and you think you're so innovative, but that's exactly the point where probably somebody had thought about that already.
Yes, yes.
So...
Ooh, Sam wants to know what we're working on now. So if you're just
Yeah.
tuning in...
I'm just making some assets. For example, you can use this for like a postcard or like a little poster that supports the brand. It can be, for example, hanged in little wine bars or places where they sell wine, you know, to support the brand a little bit. It could also be used on like social media or website. Yeah.
I like this navy color you chose.
Yeah, I'm just using this palette that we had made. So I'm using this blue color before I use the red. And maybe we can also use some pink later on.
Yeah.
Just to create a variety. And through the shapes here that we build, the pattern, it kind of all belongs together automatically. So, and they can be a really cool overlay over like lifestyle pictures to just support the message that the brand is communicating.
You know what I just thought of that would look really cool with these designs? Coasters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
That would be awesome. That's true. That would be awesome. We're gonna make this one white.
Nice. And these are flyers that can be put up in, like you said, a wine bar.
Yeah, it can be. This little picture can be used anywhere.
Yeah. This is like good work to have when you're like just opening up.
Yeah.
Maybe like you just started your own wine company, or you just opened up a bar, just opened a winery, and you want to spread the word in your local community and like passing out flyers and like getting people involved. And
True.
so
That's true.
all these assets are always good to have for stuff like that, for sure.
Yeah, this could be a cool postcard, I feel.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put this one underneath.
You did that so fast.
Shortcuts. That's the shortcuts.
Shortcuts save lives.
Oh, yeah. So true.
Kumar said the designs look really great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I hope you have seen the bottles that are here.
Oh, I know. Maybe we do another
Another close-up.
Another close-up. Let's go and see one of these guys.
Okay,
Ooh,
let's
yeah.
look at these ones. They look better,
So
actually.
we'll show you the Chardonnay first. Oop.
Oh yeah, actually, I wanted to mention a couple of things
About the Chardonnay?
So yesterday I was working on this to be able to show you guys some prototypes of how the label actually looks like, and as I mentioned 2 days ago, it's very important to build prototypes. So here, for example, you can see like this bottle has way less space for a label because it's getting really round already over here. That's why this label is really long for this bottle. I just wanna like really make sure you guys do the prototypes before. Just hold the printed product on the bottle and you will already see if it works well or if it needs to get like shorter. Like in this case, for example, I would keep the label in this size and not longer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it fits perfectly well for bottles like this that are like thin and long. I think it's the perfect size. Yes. And here we have the back.
I love how simple the back is.
Yeah, of course I could not print the braille, but I was trying to give it a little bit like little dots. You can't see them from there, but when it's made and there is a structure that you can actually feel, you will also see it be able to see it over here. Yeah, so always important to make prototypes and see your product in action. Yep. That's the product designer speaking of me.
Product design's so cool. We looked at a bunch of really cool designs yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we can see some of that in your portfolio work, which is a good segue because we are at the 45-minute mark. So make sure you guys are tidying those up, making those tweaks, and then submitting those in the portfolio review tab because we want to see it. We want to give you good feedback.
Yeah.
Excited. So make sure you guys do that ASAP.
I love looking at portfolios and giving feedback because I remember how it was for me to receive feedback for my portfolio. In my lifetime, I probably made like 20 PDF portfolios.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So a portfolio is a thing for everybody. It's like so difficult to pick the right works and how do you put them together? What information do you put in and how long is this whole thing gonna be? And what format do you present it in? How do you send it to the client? All those things, you know, you just have to like learn them from somebody that knows how to do it. So you don't have to experiment yourself and waste your time, you know, creating PDFs if you are going to present it digitally online in the end. So yeah, I feel like the Adobe Creative Cloud has really cool options with a portfolio. And what I always do is I use my Behance projects and I just put them in my Adobe portfolio, and you can always turn them on and off. For example, if you're applying for a specific role, you can only put the projects that actually are useful for the person that's gonna review them. For example, for me, I had a lot of product design work, and when I was applying for jobs, I did not want to put my product design work necessarily because it's not that important. I was rather showing more graphic works and print works, you know, so yeah, it's always good to have the possibility to change things up really quickly. Yeah.
I was gonna pull. You
Yeah,
wanna show
there,
some examples?
there you can see is
Which?
oh yeah, it's,
Here we
if you
go.
go down. Yeah, this is mostly like graphic stuff. Oh, actually, we can take a look at the Braille poster. Right there. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, we were talking about this.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and I just wanted to mention it.
So
That's the
cool.
reason why I'm so interested in like Braille and inclusive design, is because for us it's so difficult to understand how people with disabilities, you know, try to use products.
This is awesome.
Here, I created a poster that's making it easy for people to learn Braille. For example, I would like to learn Braille, but for me, I have no imagination about how the language works. So I'm trying to project it on my language, and that's how our brain works. We try to connect with things that we already know. So if you look here, for example, I was trying to connect the letters that we know, simplify them, and give coordinates to remember the dots of Braille better for the same letters. So what I find really interesting is the Q, for example. I think it's super easy to remember. You have all the dots, and where the Q crosses, it's where they don't have a dot. So I think it makes it so much easier to understand how it's all put together and to just memorize it. Yeah.
I think this is a good thing to have, like, in your, if you like work in an agency, or if you're a designer, you work in a design department, like this is like just awesome to have. So people who are thinking about doing more inclusive design have these sort of references.
Or I think there is also like eye doctors that also hang stuff like that. For example.
Exactly. That's what I thought of. Yeah. You need to. We have to print some of these out and send them.
Definitely.
Lindsay said that's a great approach.
Yeah, if you guys want to print, just message me. I can send you the file, and you can hang it in your local spot or at home, whatever you like. If you want to learn Braille, just print it out, hang it in front of your desk, and you'll definitely be able to learn it easier, hopefully.
It's safe to say that people are excited.
Oh.
Yay, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, Helmet, to answer your other question, this is cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Only on Adobe Live.
We're not drinking wine now.
No wine. just the prototype.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Ooh, I like how you did the pop of red.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Poster.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna do the Vinology as well in red.
Nice. Yeah, these are cool.
This is all very geometric, and that's why it's so easy to combine those things.
Jose has a question. How
Sure.
do you handle your project files? Ooh, good one. Do you use any particular file organization method?
Yeah, so usually what I do is, okay, if I have my folder here, I have usually organized it like this. So I have my inspirations, then I have a couple pictures. I have stock photos that I'm gonna be using for the project. Usually I'm doing those things in advance, and then I'm creating my assets. In this case, it's my labels. So these are my assets that I'm gonna be using later on. Okay, the naming here is not really good. It was just a very quick thing, but I would name them correctly. For example, this one would be Vinology, label, what do we have? A Syrah blend. That will be the name, and on one for the version of the label, because if I'm gonna be making changes later on, I'm gonna be saving as version 02, 03, and so on, so I can see which is the latest version, and I can still go back to the versions before. That's how I would do it. Yeah.
That's a good question. I feel like everyone is always trying to figure out what's the best way, but I don't know, even with like having the cloud easily accessible and CC libraries, like I still gravitate towards making folders on my desktop, and then I'll probably save another version of that in the cloud just to have. But I think that's always a good question to kind of like piggyback and learn off of other people's filing.
Yeah.
Cleanliness.
I also like if I find someone that I'm really inspired by, and I really want to know their everyday processes. I want to know what they do to stay creative. I want to know like how they start their projects. So it's always interesting to see like the small things, the details the person is creating for themselves, to understand how their work works, you know, how their everyday life is. So yeah, it's definitely good to know.
What's the size of this flyer that we're creating? Because I know a lot of people, myself, I always forget the like very, very standard dimensions, like for flyer, for postcard, and I know people kind of play with it a lot. So what size is
I
this
would
guy
say
right
if
here?
I would be, this is just a random size for me, and golden angle. Golden proportion. So I would say 5 to 8 will be the proportion, because usually if you have an A4 size, A3 size, they all have the same proportion. So you can scale this one up to any size later on if you need it. I'm just creating it in this proportion without any like specific number or specific size. But later on I can just resize it proportionally to whatever size I want to do it. Because right now I don't have any purpose for it yet. It could be a postcard, it could be a poster, it could be a little like memory card, or something like that.
Okay. Jose has a question.
Sure.
How do you manage landing new clients?
At the moment, I'm working for an agency, so it's not part of my job anymore. But I feel like clients start with family and friends. So if you're starting as a freelancer, it's always good to start doing projects for family and friends. Then the circle will grow continuously, and it's always good as well to attend at events where you meet new people, to make new connections. It doesn't make sense to stay at home all the time and not talk to anybody. That's not the way you're gonna get new clients.
Right.
So the more people you know and the more you communicate the things you can do in terms of your profession, the more they will know to get back to you. So I would just try and communicate your profession if you want to get new clients.
That's a good question too. I caught Olivia's question right before it disappeared. Olivia asked, do people still submit hard copy portfolios or portfolio books? And like basically what are the best practices? I can kind of chime in on that.
Yeah, sure.
I think I went to school for graphic design and advertising, and I think it was like heavily encouraged to have a book. And books are kind of expensive. I mean, they are. They're, especially if you want something great quality. And I'm not sure if that's the standard anymore, but I think those are the little nuances that will definitely make you stand out in front of a client. I think digital portfolios are expected a lot of the time, and I don't think they're like faulted by that by any means, but I think it's good to complement that with something that's very fresh and authentic, and whether you're sending it to them or delivering it in person, I think those are really good things to kind of like boost you up on the ladder, but I don't think it's 100% like standard, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there is the bigger companies usually like the hiring process through the internet. So when you apply online, just make sure your digital portfolio has something very special that makes you stand out. Smaller studios, I would say it's always good to have something printed and to go and meet the person, give it to them. hand it to them right away, and to maybe tell them who you are, you know, to have this personal contact already. And I feel like a book makes it way more personal. If you get something that's a physical object, it doesn't have to be a book, by the way. It can be something really cool, like it can be an umbrella and you open it and it's printed with your, I don't know, resume or something like that.
It could be a zine. I've seen zines come here.
Yeah.
I've seen comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah, the umbrella thing is cool though. I've never seen that.
It just popped into my head because it's raining today. Probably I had umbrellas in my mind, so.
I've seen a giant cookie with like beautifully illustrated icing.
Oh wow.
It was good and it was delicious. But yeah.
That's so cool.
That's a good point. I think it's, like I said, like having those little things that kind of like elevate your work and kind of push you in the forefront from other portfolios. I think that's a really good thing to have. And especially if you can meet them in person, because it's always a lasting impression and you interact with someone face to face versus trying to push through the pipeline on LinkedIn or, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like it's good to meet the person in advance, maybe, to research who is the hiring manager. If you want to get into a company, you can meet a person that's responsible for it. It's not that easy sometimes, but it is possible. And I would not make it like super creepy that you're like know everything about them and you'll be like, oh hey, I know you, by the way, can I get a job?
You did a deep dive on this person.
But like sometimes places are small and people know each other already. So if you have a friend that has been working at a company and you want to get into this company, you can make your friend introduce them to the hiring person or to the person that's responsible for reviewing the portfolios. So it's not impossible. I would definitely try, and of course you also have to be very delicate with it. You can't be putting pressure on the person, you know, surprising them and then expecting a result right away, that they will hire you right away. So don't expect that. Just make sure you introduce yourself, show your work if they ask you for it. If they don't, then just don't. You know, because sometimes people are having a bad day or a hard day and they will be super annoyed by you. If you start presenting your work, and by the way, you know, I did this, and you're showing on your phone, and you know what this means. So try to be very sensitive with stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good advice. So where are we now in wine business?
I just exported some files.
Nice.
And I'm gonna be putting them on my business cards here.
For Max Strong?
Max Strong is getting a business card.
Gosh, it's such a Marvel name.
Okay, so, all right, we have Photoshop right here. And these files usually are very well prepared, so it's super easy to replace the design. Here it says, let me see, I can pull this back a little bit. Alright. So what I want to show is that it says your design here, back. So you click on this object, and it's a smart object, so you just put your design in here, place it so it matches the size, and then you close it, and the design gets applied with all the effects to the smart layer in the object that you have open. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place my business card, my Max Strong, right here. Turn something off that I didn't want to turn off. Okay. All right. Again. we go. Okay, let's do this again. So I have to click on your design here to place the object in the right layer. That's why I wasn't able to see it before, because I turned off the... All right, there we go. Then we just close this object, save, and there we have our max in the back.
So good.
And now we're just gonna place the front side.
Pretty side.
Bam.
Boom, boom. No one's mentioned the wine prison today.
Yes, it's forgotten
It's
forever.
forgotten forever.
Thank God.
We're past that now, guys.
And as you can see, it's so easy to make something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our business card.
Max Strong,
Yeah.
ultimate wine salesman.
Alrighty, let's save this one.
A lot of our friends in the chat, they want to know where you're from.
Okay, so long story short, I was born in the Ukraine, so my roots are Ukrainian. My family is Ukrainian. We speak Ukrainian and Russian at home. My parents live in Germany. I spent 18 years in Germany during my school time and my university time. And 2 years ago, I moved to the United States. And ever since, I'm living here, close to San Francisco in Pacifica. Yep.
Beach vibes over there.
Yep.
How do you
Surfer
like it?
town.
Do you surf?
Yeah, we've been
Ooh.
surfing. I must say I'm not that good, but I've been trying. It's really cold though. The ocean is so freezing.
I know. I haven't surfed in a very, very long time, but it's fun. And I'm not great either. There's great sushi places where you live.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
By Half Moon Bay or where?
More like deeper into like the little town area of Pacifica.
Oh, yeah?
I've been to a couple of
Okay.
sushi spots over there. Pretty good.
Cool.
Huxel said, mystery solved. Oh my gosh, you guys, guys were a word over there trying to figure it out.
Mystery solved. Julia is Ukrainian. Yeah. Yay.
Was this a question?
I
only?
was in Poland. There's somebody that's asking if I have ever been in Poland. Marcin. I've been to Poland. Before there was not such an accessibility to airplanes, so we used to drive to Ukraine to visit our family very often, and that's when we spent so much time in Poland. And yeah, my cousin also lived in Warsaw. So yeah.
Ev just joined from Russia. What a coincidence. Hi.
Hey.
Ooh.
Welcome, Russians in the hood. We're having some wine.
I love
I'm just kidding.
that.
It's just grape juice.
It's grape juice.
It's actually grape juice. I feel like many people think that it's probably wine, but we are not saying it. But
Yes.
that's not true.
Just to confirm again. Grape juice, not wine.
Yeah.
Jim, are you from the Bay Area? He said there's good crab in Half Moon Bay. That is correct. I used to live
Yeah.
over there.
Oh yeah?
Yes, and I used to escape to the beach every weekend and draw and read as my little
Nice.
escape from the city. I miss it. And I miss the crab.
Yeah. There is this really cool fish store in Half Moon Bay. And when you go there, you get this really awesome clam chowder.
Oh, gosh. Clam chowder I can have like every day.
Now the front side, I'm gonna put the back side in the back. Just to see how it looks if we flip the sides. Oops. Alrighty. Grape juice. Yeah, of course it's grape juice. What else?
Kita. Maybe one day I'll be invited to show some work.
Oh yeah, I kind of like this better. Yeah, I like this better.
Yeah.
Because the red was very like poppy and dominant in the front.
And then I think it's important to show the braille.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I feel bad that we didn't put all the information in Braille.
So we have
Phone
Max.
number?
We have Max's name.
Yeah,
Max
we have
Strong,
his phone
and
number.
his phone number.
All right, we're learning for next time.
Yes, we're learning. I feel like that might be the most effective for now.
Yeah.
Yes. Design's a work in progress, guys.
Terminology, and as you can see, I created a little extra folder which is presentation. So that's what I'm gonna be presenting my client to show him the artworks. Because if I'm gonna show them my super messy Illustrator file, they won't understand anything. They will just shake their heads and ask themselves, "What is this? What is this chaos of little pictures?"
And then their computer might die, and then they will email you all sad and upset.
Yeah.
Ooh, thanks for reminding me, Lucas. We are a little over 20 minutes away from portfolio reviews.
Yeah.
I really, really, really want to see your work, and I know
Yeah.
Julia is ready to
I
give
hope
you
you have
some
some-
good feedback, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely glad to give feedback always.
Yes.
And if you guys need any help with your portfolio, you can send me a message on Behance, and I can give you some feedback if you want.
So get that stuff in, get it nice and polished. You have a little bit over 20 minutes, so you should be able to send some good stuff our way. So get it in there real quick. The portfolio view tab at the top.
Let's look for some postcards.
Yay. I love postcards, and I don't like them for the traditional reason. I think they're like really cool as like almost as like a portfolio, like putting your
yeah.
work on it and
Right.
just like handing it out like the old-fashioned way. I really like that use case.
True.
Let's see. That one? It looks nice. It complements the...
Add your own text.
It's actually a cool
A4.
template.
Yeah, it's a
Ooh.
template.
A beginner question here. You're not a
Yeah.
beginner. Why did you save it in a JPEG and not a PNG?
Because if I send it over to a client and I had a half transparency in my background, so for example, I have an opacity of 53 here, and he will open it in his computer, and he will open it with the wrong app or something like that, and the opacity will be shown in a PNG. So a PNG can also be a half transparent file with no background. A JPEG always underlays a white background. And also the files in JPEG are smaller, so they're easier to send. Yeah, it's just easier to work with, I would say. You can also use a PNG. I don't think there is a problem in it, especially if you're doing mockups and you don't want to have a background. If I, for example, only wanted this structure right here, anyway, you know what I mean. This structure, and I wanted it without background, and I just wanted to try different backgrounds in Photoshop, so I would just export it as a PNG, and then yeah, just underlay it with other things. Just a matter of what your purpose is.
Nice.
Alrighty, I'm excited to make this postcard right now.
And then after the postcard, we're mocking up the bottle.
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh, it's a pretty template. Bless you.
Bless you. Okay, let's see.
Elsa said, how about sending it as a PDF?
The postcard?
I think she's probably referring to the business card mock-up. I mean, you can, but...
As a PDF. I would send things as PDF when they're already print ready, not for presentation purposes. In PDF, you can also add bleed. So when your file is being printed, you actually have a little bit of like a frame where you can cut properly. So that's what I usually use PDF for. Or if you have a ready presentation and you wanna put like an order in your files, that's where I would make a presentation with InDesign, put my files in there, and then create a PDF. So when the client opens it, he has multiple pages when he can scroll through and see the different layouts, different pictures that you're presenting.
So many options.
Yeah, let's see in images.
Do you guys use Adobe Stock often in your designs? Let us know. And do you prefer working from scratch or with templates? I think that's a question I get very often. Junior, Spark presentation, yes, Spark is a really good tool, especially when you have to produce stuff quickly and send it out to clients, because you can just share it with a link and you're good to go. Mikhail, I love to customize mockups so it looks a little different. Yeah, I would agree. And I think it helps visualize the final product, and then you can really showcase your designs in the way that you want to. And that way it's easily like absorbed and appreciated versus, just slapping it on the template sometimes. And it depends on the project.
Yeah, very true. All right, let's get this one.
Yes, there's good free assets on Adobe Stock, especially beautiful images. So if you don't use it often, you should definitely check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff, especially, like I said, I use templates from time to time depending on project, but as you can see, there's a lot of really good ones that'll save you time. Mercedes works from scratch.
Awesome.
Yes, that's awesome.
We did too.
Yes. All of these designs. Monday was a very intense design day.
Yeah.
All of the vector art that you see on the labels was made in day one, I believe.
All right.
Ooh, that's a good one. One more question. Manier says, how do you get rid of creative block?
Creative block.
I know. Everyone's struggle.
Yeah, I feel like creative block is something where you're under time pressure, and when you are supposed to create something right away and have really good results right away, but a good result is not something that comes from pressure or from putting yourself into this position, but it comes from different experiments that you make. So I would say just try to have faith in the process and try different things, try to rearrange things, look at other people's work, get some inspiration, and also sometimes helps me to just do something else, something completely different, like go to the forest or hang out by the beach or wherever you guys are staying, hang out in the desert, wherever you guys are. So it just helps sometimes to get out and to do something completely different.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what you said, I was going to respond the same way. How I get rid of creative block has nothing to do with like designing or like with the project at all. It involves a lot of like, just getting out in the physical world and kind of getting your mind off of like your frustrations and the process, and allowing like your brain to just kind of absorb things around you and just kind of free up all that tension. It's a little bit more of like a spiritual approach, or just like relaxing and like giving your brain a break. I think that's super important, especially when you're, creative and there's always ideas bouncing around in your brain.
Yeah.
I think you owe it to your brain to give it a rest so it can kind of reboot itself. So sometimes it has nothing to do with like, making more mood boards or looking at more images and, playing with other variations. Maybe it's just you need some good old you time.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah.
I would completely agree.
Mm-hmm. You guys have great questions today.
Yeah, awesome. So true.
Yes, that's a good motto. Don't get confused with procrastination. It's natural.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like these. I like this that you chose.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the color mode because this one is in grayscale right now. And if I add a picture, it's turning gray. It's turning in grayscale, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So I will have to, let's put this one on first. Let's see. So I'm just gonna like modify the file that we have a little bit. This tool will help you to have more freedom in the modification, so you can actually just pull it on the shape. Like this.
Julia, how do you, or what's some advice you would give for presenting work to a new client? So someone you haven't worked with before and you're trying to sell them on the brand vision or just the concepts. How would you prepare yourself for something like that?
I would definitely look into their competition. I would look into what they are and what their competition is, and try to find a little like a center point that connects those. I would try to ask the common questions, like what are the challenges, what exactly is the reason why they want to do a rebrand or this graphic work. Sometimes it's also important to try to just understand your client. Oh, this looks good actually.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. Right, never mind. If we don't find it. Okay. Yeah, and I'm just trying to ask as much as possible to get as much information as possible that I need. Of course, we need to ask like specific questions that go into the goal of comparing with other brands, so you get to know like what exactly is the thing that they want to change. Yeah. Usually clients don't do something for no reason, so they probably experience like a downfall or like they experience some kind of and some kind of reaction of their clients where they think they need to change something. Businesses usually try to save money, so if they already are thinking about doing a rebrand, there must be something really big and really big issue happening. Oops.
Yeah. So trying to identify what that need is.
Yeah.
That's probably going to help you get a leg up.
Correct.
Ew. Alexandra goes on bike rides to decompress.
Nice.
That's a good one.
I love biking, but not in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, no.
Before I came here, I was looking into like biking. I thought,
Right.
I'm gonna bike to the city every day. And then I did not know, first of all, how cold San Francisco is.
Yes.
And second of all, I did not know that there's so many hills. Where I'm from, in Germany, from Hanover, everything's flat, so you can just easily bike like miles and miles. Here, if you get to a hill and you have to push your bike up because it's just so steep,
Yep.
you just lose the whole like intentions of biking somewhere.
Exactly. It's hard. I don't understand how people do it. And I had the same intention when I moved to San Francisco and I was working in financial district. I was like, oh, I can like ride BART and then ride my bike to work, and it just didn't happen. And it's also kind of scary. So, I mean, if you live in a flat area with lots of open space, that's kudos for you.
That's good for you.
Yeah, because fortunately you don't have that.
Yeah, and it's kind of dangerous here as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of pedestrian deaths. I read somewhere that this year was like it was peaking pedestrian deaths. How people like got driven over by cars, and
That's so sad.
yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah.
It's just
People
not
drive.
pedestrian friendly.
It's not. In an area like this and like New York, it's just people drive crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, it does not look bad, I would say.
It looks like it almost looks like, you know, when you join a country club
Oh, yeah.
and they give you those like really nice I don't know if pamphlet is the right word, but they're kind of like it shows you all of like their wines that they're associated with and gives you like the in-depth of like how the grapes are harvested and all of that stuff. Like that would be something really nice like in a winery or a country club or something. Like for the elite members or something. Actually, wineries are like more accessible. There's some here in Napa and Sonoma that are pretty. You can just walk right in. It's pretty affordable. So.
Okay, so we have this channel.
Biking in Holland is great. Never been to Holland. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are getting so, yes, brochure. That's what I was thinking of, Keita. Thank you.
Huh?
she always comes to my rescue. When I was trying to figure out like what I was attaching the gray one to. Yes. And we are almost 5 minutes away from portfolio reviews, guys. So if you haven't already, please send those in the portfolio review tab. We are really excited.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's about that time where
Somebody's asking how to warp the image. So when you pull
Oh.
in the image, it's showing you only these dots, right? And then you can use this tool right here. It's a warp mode. And then you can just like really transform the image to whatever shape you need. Okay? So that's how it works.
Warp tool is fun.
Yep.
Hello, Ink. If that's your real name, that's awesome.
All right. And now, last but not least, we have some here as well already. Our mockups for the wine.
Ooh,
Boop, boop.
these are pretty ones.
Alrighty, let's look at this.
Beautiful.
Now
And
this
you
is
got
getting
these.
interesting.
And you got these from Adobe Stock, yeah?
Yep, these are
Ooh.
on Adobe Stock.
Nice.
My mockup.
Have lots of good
Templates.
options here.
Yep, there's a bunch of really cool ones. Let's do only wine. All right, there we go. This is the one that we have. And there's a bunch of others that are like this one as well. Yep, this one. They're all in the same style. I just found so many of the same style, and then you can put them all together with different different perspectives. Like this one is really cool as well. Yeah. And I also really love this little detail
foil
view
detail.
from the top. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
cool.
do that one as well. All right. We don't need that. We're just gonna put our label in.
Yes, yes.
Red. Bam. Come on. Bam.
Bam.
In this case, I'm just gonna
Size it accordingly. Nice.
save. Now, my design is not visible. I have to. Oh, it's on the neck. That's the problem.
It's kind of a cool neck. I've never seen a neck with an actual like design on it like that.
That's
That was
not what we
kinda
wanted.
cool. Yes, 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. Time just flew
Yeah, right?
today. 3 minutes, guys. Less than 3 minutes. Submit, submit, submit. And so we have our little icon going on the foil.
No.
No?
Not really.
Where are we
We
placing
just-
the icon?
The icon will go on the top later on.
Oh, got it, got it.
But this is a different mock-up, so I'm just gonna go for the label here.
Perfect. Ooh, one last question. Munir says, do you prefer working alone or with a team?
I prefer definitely working with a team because I feel like one brain is good, but if you put different brains together, you'll have a really cool result because everybody's thinking differently. Just the way you're working, collaborating together. If you have a good team that's building up on ideas, that's trained to be constructive instead of destructive, I think you can get really awesome results. But it also depends on the team. Like if you have people that always just destroy ideas that you have, it's not very productive. But if you have a cool team, you can really be way more successful than by yourself. Okay, we have the first label here.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's go back to the neck. I'm just gonna leave it red for now. All right. Now we're going to the rosé. Taking these off. Rosé all the way.
Rosé all the way, all day. Should have made shirts for this.
Yeah.
Less than a minute.
Save. And on the neck, I'm just gonna remove this text. All right. And last but not least, the white wine. Chardonnay. Chardonnay. Yes. Save. Okay. Looks like we have our 3 sisters here.
Ooh, triplets.
Yeah, right?
Yes, and it is time. It is time for portfolio reviews.
Yay.
We are so excited. We're going to take a little break from our wine biz and we're going to look at some portfolios. Yes. Wow! Wow!
We just landed on the portfolio moon.
Yes, and it was an awesome experience. We saw some orbits and some craters. But we are now ready to look at your portfolios. And up first is Junior.
Yay.
All right. So
Junior Carudo.
So Junior Carudo is a creative director through the Treehouse Club and is based in Brazil.
Awesome.
Yes.
I would like to go to Brazil.
Same.
I would say second project.
Yes.
Kicking Crispy. That sounds so inviting. Should we look at that?
Yes. Just looking to see. He's available for freelance.
Oh, that's cool.
So we want to start on Kicking Crispy?
I would definitely want to see that one.
Oh, that
so
one
exciting.
Jumped at you. Ooh.
I love the colors.
So pretty. So this logo is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love all lowercase for some reason with logos. It's my preference. So we got some really cool packaging design.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like these are like, I want to know what's in there.
They look like little prototypes made.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have a cool animation here. Oh, this is so awesome.
These are spices, right? Did I understand it right?
I'm not sure. I was trying to figure out
Crispy.
if they're... Oh, no, here we go. It's granola.
Oh, it's granola.
Granola. So there's
Cool.
different types. Kicking
Awesome.
Crispy. Oh, okay, here we go. Awesome. So this is cool animations. It's good for like social media, digital
Yeah.
stuff. You got some cool like
Patterns.
Great for like banners.
Yeah, when you guys are making a branding identity, it's always good to have patterns because you can like easily make something look like your brand. Just by putting the pattern, you don't need anything else. Pattern, logo, bam.
Yes.
Looks like your brand.
Agreed. And we have this grid of really cool looking images. Looks like they could be used for like Instagram, like social media posts. And they have all the different flavors. So cute.
The colors are really cool.
Yes.
The color palette has some really cool combinations. For example, this dark blue and light blue is really good together. And the light blue and the yellow fit so well. And red is always a good combination with like yellow and blue.
Yes.
Awesome.
I really like the chocolate one with the little bunny ears.
Oh, yeah.
Super cute. Let's keep going. Oh, wow. These are great.
That looks good.
Sorry, I was scrolling straight to the puppy. So yeah, these are really good mock-ups. They look really real though.
Yeah, great use of color. As she's saying, great use of color. I completely agree.
Yes.
Now show me the puppy.
Puppy! Oh, gosh.
Cool.
You can win the heart of any client with a puppy.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Just put your ad on the puppy and let it walk around with it.
I love this like kind of like blemish effect of
like
the
a
logo
stamp.
on the back. Yeah, on the bag. And I think this is like a sticker.
Yeah, probably like a sticker that closes the bag, right?
Yeah, that's so cute. Granola. I think it says extraordinaire. Do not quote me on that. Oh, puppies. So cool. Oops, so now we have some like stationery type designs. So that paper bag we saw with the cool stamp. Beautiful.
I like the use of the pattern on the second picture. As I say, like you can just put the pattern anywhere and it just makes it look like your brand right away.
Yeah, I like how you have this off to the side, kind of like floating off of the business card. That's really cool.
It's also pointing towards the information, which is a good, it's a good layout.
And the colors, again, are awesome.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm a sucker for stationery sets.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's get real close in there.
Yeah,
So
again, the use of pattern.
Even the details on the envelope where the flap is yellow, but the physical envelope is purple. And then it matches with the logo. That's awesome. Really good attention to detail. Makes it look really fun and vibrant. Same here with the envelopes. And that's the front. Super cool.
Junior, you should become a senior now.
Yes.
Says Eric.
That was perfect. I can appreciate good puns. Nice. Looks like we have...
As she's saying, just watching this makes me a better designer.
Yes.
Everybody's always learning, so you will always get better.
Yeah.
Even I'm getting better by attending, so.
Yeah, just learning and seeing what you guys are doing. A lot of you guys shouted out XD earlier, so seeing what you're doing in XD and finding new and interesting ways to work with your design. So this, I mean, we're all creatives and we have to learn from each other's process, so this is awesome. Look at that. The details, even from the stamp at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Little mini labels.
Wait a second, are those snacks for dogs?
Oh no, is it? That's so cool. With
That's what I
pocket.
was thinking, because why would you like otherwise have a dog?
Junior,
Probably
let
makes
us
sense.
know.
Yeah, Junior, let us know.
So these,
If
it's
it's for
granola
dogs.
for pups.
Is it granola for pups?
Granola for pups.
Always better with the time, like wine. Yeah, Helmut, that's true.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a great, like, would be awesome for like a digital ad, or if you're doing, you did an ad on like Facebook or something.
Yeah.
This would be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again with these little patterns. And
Yeah, it's a good overlay also for pictures. You can just reuse it and reuse it over and over again.
Yeah.
In different ways. That's what makes a good pattern. It's just that you can like put it anywhere and it will work.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I think we've come to the end of Junior's
That's the
report.
owner's dog, but the granola are for real humans. Okay, that makes things clear.
Aw, what's the dog's name?
Oh yeah, is it your dog, Junior? Probably, huh?
So overall, I think that was awesome. We still
Yeah,
have
it
so
was a
much
cool
more to look
project.
at. Okay, so let's go to this one, Tibet. Some more awesome illustrations.
Oh yeah, little illustration. Oh, Tibet.
Tibet.
Tibet is very interesting. The Himalayas.
Okay, so we have some like interesting
Yak, prayer, water,
icons.
heights. Nice. What I see on these is that Yak looks a little bit darker. Like if you look at the illustration, it looks a bit darker than the others to me from far. That's like the only thing that I see, but
Other than
otherwise they're really cool.
that, yeah. I
Are
love it.
they on like fabric?
Yeah, it looks like a textured, like almost like that that it's like some type of cloth material
Oh, yeah.
with the holes in it.
Like linen?
yeah,
kind of?
yeah. That's a really cool texture to lay over that.
Yeah,
It brings out a lot.
true. Looks like a stamp.
So we have some more
Tibet.
variations of the logo.
Tibet.
Tibet.
Tibetan red, Buddha blue, high yellow.
So it looks like we're looking at an entire like brand guide here.
Yeah,
And so this is an interesting way to show off the colors.
Buddha blue.
Ooh, I love your naming convention for the colors. High yellow, Buddha blue. Super creative. See, these are the little things that definitely like the client will pick up on.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like the way you mocked up these business cards. Super awesome. I'm digging the pale yellow with the really dark blue.
yeah.
and
I
the
really like the
red.
pale yellow with dark blue. It's a good contrast, and they also complement each other super well. And with the red,
Yes.
it's a good combination. Red is more the poppy color.
How
Yeah.
fun. This is so fun. I love any type of collage, compositing type work. It's very interesting, the fonts that you chose, and then you slap the icon on the top still with that very interesting like fabric texture, and then the actual yak.
Yeah,
Super cool. And then here's the logo with the icon. Super great. And another variation. Ooh, awesome. Looks like we got some like digital, could be used as like digital flyers or like art for social media. Oh, this one actually moves. Oh,
yeah.
nice. I like how subtle it is because you really have to
Yeah.
like, get in there.
Yeah. It makes it interesting if you have to notice it first.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you feel like you made a discovery, you know,
Yeah.
it makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, these are great. An actual print.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like this is like equivalent to your mood
Oh, I like that.
board.
That's pretty cool.
This.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just putting things together.
I love that. Gosh, you have such good work.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to go to next? Should we go in order? Or you want to keep
Yeah,
skipping
let's just
around?
keep going in order.
All right. Kokomar.
Kokomar. Oh my god, I love those leaves.
Mm-hmm.
I love those leaves in mockups. And if you're using a green color and you have those leaves, if it fits in the context in any way, I would definitely put them. It's so cool. Colors are fantastic. Kida, I agree.
I love how you added the gradient. Normally when I see swatches in a brand guide, I never see the gradient.
Yeah.
I like how you added that as to, you know, accompany it. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's important to show things like that as well in the brand guide.
How fun. The thread plus the leaf equals...
Oh, yeah.
Also the inspiration behind the logo. That's super awesome.
True.
Wow. Wow, you guys are doing some amazing work.
Oh, I have seen this mock-up before.
With the Ray-Ban case.
It's a cool one, though. It works well with this brand.
Ooh, this pattern is really
Yeah.
cool.
It seems like he's always putting patterns by the end. That works so well to like close the project up, you know?
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
I like the green flowed into the gradient at the top. Ooh, so now we got an app. An app for the future. So this already looks
Number
fun.
1, body intervention.
Did you do this in XD, Junior? I would love to know. So click to launch the interactive prototype. We can't click. Oh wait, can we?
Yeah,
What?
you can actually click. That's cool.
Very
Yeah, it looks like
cool.
it's made in XD.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so great. Please hold on.
We are now downloading your memories. Oops.
Your memories are now saved.
Stop.
We're taking you back.
It's like when you're connecting your phone to somebody's computer and it says, "Trust this computer."
And it's like, no.
Download all your pictures onto this computer.
See, this is the really cool thing about designing things in XD. It's like you're giving the client or whoever the user a real experience and what they can expect in the physical product.
Yeah,
and
Junior is saying it's an XD prototype.
Yeah, and I think that's just so important when you're trying to sell someone on an idea like this. That's so awesome. Ooh. So
Fernando's asking what we're doing right now. So Fernando, we've been working on a brand for a wine company, and now we're looking through portfolios. We're doing portfolio review for a couple more minutes, and then we're going to continue.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to kind of go through the rest of these very quickly so we can get to our second one.
Yeah.
Ooh. Lots of different type of work from me, Junior.
It's very interesting to see how a person can be like having such different visual, projects.
You're a real multifaceted designer, creator.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
That's awesome.
And then I think this is our last one.
Oh yeah.
Rubber bands.
I like those colors.
That. Love what you did with the type there. Music festival.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Cool. Junior, that was so awesome. You did a great job.
Good job.
So our second portfolio review, Giuliano. So Giuliano is from San Francisco. Whoop whoop.
Hey,
San Francisco in the house. He's a comms designer, communications designer. He has some graphic design, production, art experience. So we should see some very interesting work here. So let's start.
At the first sight, it looks like a lot of fashion to me.
Some editorial. So photography. I love this clean background with the lovely lady on the front. I like this logo.
AP.
So it's portrait photography for design and identity. Okay. AP.
Portrait photography for designer identity. Akim Pina. Oh, I see.
Yeah, look at that little
Yeah.
imprint details
Yeah.
on the card. I really like that.
Yeah.
That's really cool details. Some brand exercises.
What, how, why?
Culture, benefit, customer value, voice, differentiation. Those are all really cool things to show the client
Yeah.
or to showcase a brand. I love when people show like their rough sketches or their wireframes in their process. I think like that's really important to see, and you can see all of the time and the different variations they spent before they got to the finished product.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like something we would see maybe on like a user interface, the website.
Yeah. It actually is a brand guideline, right? With the typefaces. It's an interesting way to present it in a very long kind of file. It looks good. Futura medium. I love Futura.
I know. Oh yeah, we did give that a shout out earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know if you're using stock photography or if these are original images. I really like your style as far as the photography and the different like models that you chose. I think they all have a very interesting look, so I'd love to know more about that.
Mm-hmm.
And some more, I like how you layered the images here.
Mm-hmm.
And the image you chose for the interface of the website. And then some more revisions to the logos.
Logo revisions.
Yes, so showing the variety.
Yeah.
And I love how it's like you have a modern interpretation and then you have this like lovely like signature logo.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah,
And the
little detail on
imprint.
the paper.
Yes, love that stuff. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Let's go to the next one. Argo.
Argo.
Just got a Jimi Hendrix shirt on. That's a good start.
Is that Jimi Hendrix?
Is it? It looks like him. I think it is. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong. There's a project.
These are photos from the very talented photographer Akim Pina.
Yes. Oh, we're running out of time, so we gotta go through these quickly. So sorry, but everything looks great. This looks like good, like promotional art for the brand. Go back. Ooh.
That's the last one.
This one?
Yeah.
La Rumba.
La Rumba.
Yes.
Cocina Latina.
I like this already.
This makes me want to dance, like just the way the letters are aligned, and it's just so cool.
Logo is amazing. I love it.
Colors are good. I like the colors.
Playful.
Nice and poppy, playful, yeah.
Really hits the tone of like what this is, this restaurant. I love the mockups you chose for the business cards and the letterhead. Oh, I really love how you did these bags with the details on the back with the illustration.
If you wanna, if you go up a little bit, if you wanna remove the spacing between the pictures, you can do that in the settings when you set up the project. I think on the left side is something that's called layout settings or something like that, and you can just reduce the space or just remove it completely. I like it a lot when you have like a light picture with a light background, and then you have a picture with a darker background, and they're like connected, and it creates such a nice contrast. So yeah, there's a setting for that. I was looking into that when I was building my own portfolio, and I was like, the spacing, I want to remove it. How do other people do it? So I had to figure it out, and I found it on the settings actually.
Nicely done. Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry we had to rush through those very quickly. You have so many beautiful designs, but you guys did such an amazing job. let's package up this wine.
Yeah.
Yes, let's package it
Let's
up.
do this.
We're all gonna have a wine party after this.
I'm kind of hot.
Oh, we're no longer in space
There is
anymore.
an own climate in here. There is like grass growing and trees inside this helmet.
Right, we have a couple more minutes. Let's get this done.
Okay. All right. So this looks almost kind of done.
Yeah, we're in good shape.
Neck. Let's remove this here. We don't want this here. All right. This one will be something we could work with. So I would export it. Oops. Not as PNG. Export as JPEG. Keep all the settings.
Oh, I
I'm
think you put a B in the wine.
Hmm?
Did you put a B in the wine? In the spelling?
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Wine bee.
Wine. Wine bee, yeah. Wine bee. Safe.
All right.
I want to make that little detail, actually. The one that we have here.
Thanks,
This one on top.
Kita, Ashi, Jose, they all said this was a great live stream. We really enjoyed you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching.
It's been a long road,
Yeah.
and we got some really good final products out of it.
Yeah, I'm actually really satisfied. Of course, this is not the end. This is not where I would stop working. I would definitely look at my prototypes, especially this bottle where the label is too big. I would make it smaller. I would try to adjust the design to a smaller label, and just look at the way it looks from far. You know, so don't stop on the first prototype. The more prototypes you have, the closer you get to the perfection. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we are getting super close to the wire. So while we do these little final touches, I want to say thank you guys for joining us. These past 3 days have been really fun and wild, and I'm so happy you guys are sharing your wine emojis with us. And
Yeah,
congratulations
thank you so
to the
much.
winners, amazing portfolios, and creative challenge submissions. We had so much fun.
Yeah, it was really nice. I really
Yes.
enjoyed it.
Don't forget to follow Julia's Behance.
Yay!
And, come back and see us again on Adobe Live. So,
Yeah.
any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm also really thankful to communicate with people from all over the world. So it's really cool that you guys are joining us, whatever time it is in your country. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I hope to see you guys soon. Or
See you soon.
see ya.
Bye.
Bye.